So there's this representative named Hakeem Jefferies in New York. And to nobody's surprise, he is this typical centrist, wishy-washy bullshitter who he's the number 4. I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing he's around number 4-ish on the list from Pelosi, Hoyer, Clyburn. And he's got nothing to offer. I mean, what's crazy is you never really heard much of him before this. You know, an occasional time or two, if you were watching certain TV shows at a certain time, he might have popped up for a few minutes. And now that he's, the big wig, he's showing up on Sunday shows and at prime time on, MSNBC and all these other places. But it just goes to show you, if you didn't pay attention to him before, you didn't miss anything. Because what he's saying now is nothing. Just, whatever Nancy Pelosi wants. And, they're on the one hand this and on the other hand that.
And what Bob Mueller indicated yesterday is that he did not exonerate the president, but he also did not make a determination that the president has committed criminal activity. And so now the baton has been passed to the House of Representatives, and Chairman Jerry Nadler, I believe, has appropriately said we're going to hold hearings on obstruction of justice, hold hearings on abuse of power, and hold hearings on the culture of corruption that appears to exist at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Follow the facts, apply the law, and be guided by the Constitution, and we'll see where that leads us.
He has said that it has not been ruled out. Nancy Pelosi has said the same. At what point do you guys have to make a decision one way or the other, either rule it out or get it started?
Well, it's not on the table and it's not off the table because we are still in evidence gathering mode.
Yeah. These are the guys we need in leadership. But it goes to show that, someone like him is perfect for establishment leadership, I mean, the elites love people like him that don't have a backbone, don't have an original thought in their empty head. Those are the people that they can easily manipulate, and those are the ones they can buy and sell like there's no tomorrow. They go, well, this Hakeem Jefferies individual, just give him $10,000 for his re-election campaign. Everything should be fine. Yes, okay. Moving on now. And that's all you got to do with a guy like that. And he, of course, is like, okay, no, it's all good. And I'm telling you, he, of course, is down with the Russia nonsense, but doesn't really want to impeach. So if it's so incredible and egregious, that he's a Putin puppet and all this other shit that they tried to say for all these years, well, why aren't you down with getting his ass out of office as soon as possible? That would make sense, right? No, he's, but I don't know, the people, and then we got to get the peeps on our side and the percentage versus, and of course, just like a typical pussy, these types of Democrats, they need 99% of the people to be on their side before they act. That's how they were on gay marriage, too. They were like, well, I mean, look, the numbers are in the high 70s, low 80s for support of gay marriage. I don't know. I think we can get a lot. We need more than that. We need more public support. You're not going to get it, dude. Time is now. But okay. So, and then he, of course, is just another typical lame move that someone who's around his age. I don't know if he's a little older or younger than me. Probably a little older. But he's trying to be cool and hip to the younger crowds. So what he ends up doing is he says things like Trump's a studio gangster.
The president didn't just walk out on a meeting with Nancy Pelosi and infrastructure, Chuck. He walked out on the American people. Donald Trump is functionally a studio gangster. He pretends to be a tough guy, but he really is just playing that role on TV.
Oh, my God. What? And I'm not laughing because that's funny or clever. I'm laughing because it's douchey as can be. I'm the chills, you can see it. They just flared up when I was oh, God, who taught this idiot how to fucking make fun of people? It's amazing to me. And I think he even said something about, oh, we can sing and dance just like Beyonce.
Why aren't you ready to start impeachment hearings? You're referring to an attorney general as a so-called, he is the confirmed attorney general. I think he even had a Democrat or two, I think, vote for him, if I'm not mistaken. But if this is the case, then why aren't you for starting impeachment now?
Well, Democrats can sing and dance at the same time, just like Beyonce. We have to keep our focus primarily on our For the People agenda.
What are you doing? Nobody fucking talks like that. Anybody who's, of the millennial group or who's younger that you're trying to appeal to with that just went, Bill. They're not into that shit. You fucking either have some good ideas or you got to get a lot more clever than that. You're on the Bill de Blasio level of bullshit insults where he calls Trump condon. Oh my God, fucking just get out of here. It sounds like condom. I said it last time. Like that. Oh, you called them condom. Yeah, that's wonderful. Idiot. And I mean, okay. So this video isn't going to be like a huge in-depth about this guy because you're going to hear about him. He was Joe, what's his face? Joe Crawley. So you already started forgotten his name. Thank God. This was the other guy who was supposed to be promoted high up the ladder to leadership and eventually to speaker one day. But someone named Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez went, bye-bye. And just punted his ass right out into outer space. And so this Jefferies guy is one of his proteges. And of course, he is every bit the lame ass that Joe Crawley is. And you'll hear about him more because he is in a position of leadership. So eventually he'll pop his stupid ass head up again saying something dumb, or better yet, he'll attack a progressive or somebody who's actually trying to help working class people and not, just stuff their fucking pockets full of donor money. And then I'll have to come rip his ass a new one. So be prepared. Stay tuned. It'll happen soon. I bet. Until then, fuck Hakeem Jefferies. Such a shithead sellout. And there's so many of them. Because they go for the elitists, the ones in charge, the donors. The ones that are like, no, we must keep these ruffians in check. And to do that, their elected officials will be people like Hakeem Jefferies. Yes, I do declare. He is somebody we must keep plied with donor money and telling him never to promise a single thing, and that if he does, we will cast him off into the wilderness. And so with that, Hakeem Jeffrey goes, no, I'll do whatever you want, dude. I'm your man. You just keep giving me the money. I'll do whatever you want. We need to get assholes like him out. Now, I understand he's in a part of New York where it ain't going to be easy to find somebody to replace him because he's already got name recognition. But believe, one day, hopefully in the next election or two, we'll find somebody who's an actual person for the people. Because I think it's mostly Brooklyn is his district. Oh, my God. You got to find somebody who's better than him. Gotta. You got to get this asshole out and others like him. These so-called, people that are going to work for the working class but ain't going to do shit unless you're a donor with lots of money to throw in their way. So fuck this guy and all others like him.